All right, well, welcome back, everyone. Some bad news here. You can see from our sheet here, we've already played 10 hands. So I was trying to upload the last 50 hand count one, and YouTube is giving me a lot of trouble. Apparently the system was down last night. So I decided to wait till tonight to upload that, and it's giving me problems even though it's up now. So it's basically gone. So yeah, you guys missed out on that. I'll give you a little quick overview of what happened. But there it is. Just, I guess, typical issues of a small YouTube channel. I just want to, I always start like this to show you all where they're at, that I didn't add or subtract anything, but I know it does take a while to get things set up and going. So if that bothers you, think that's not necessary, you just take my word for where they're all at, let me know. We can save some time and already get started. All right, so just a little quick overview of the episode we had to not be able to upload is our Trips A player over here is ahead of everyone else now by $32. You can see that. Let me put it down here. Our Trips player B though is down. Our Trips player C is the second highest. Our no Trips player, apologies. Our no Trips player D though is also down, right? So in both cases we have a Trips player that's up and a no Trips player that's up, and a Trips player that's down and a no Trips player that's down. Overall though, they're all up because we started at 500 and they're all over 500. So only no Trips player D there is pretty close to where they started at, okay, after 50 hands. So let's see, or should I say 60 hands in this case. Let's see what happens in our next 10 hands. I did update the count. I posted the second episode now, so I took a look. There were two counts that we did correctly here on the no face 21 count. So I added that, so that should be up to date now in terms of episode 2. All right. So we have our trips, no trips, and this is our first hand. Already having thinking of ideas we could do with season 2 here. I'm going to add more players. So I'll get us 6. So I'll circle around. We'll see how that works in terms of the camera, because we had some issues here the very first episode getting this last person there. Oh geez, there's nothing good. All right, got potential on some of them. No, nope. Okay. I can't believe nobody got trips. There could have been some quads there on the 6s. 5 and 9. jeez. We don't have anything in terms of a flush. Almost though. We're one card off there. Our count's bad. We are not gonna get this. So we're dropping that one. We do have two pairs. Nice. Two pairs here. That's sorry, just one because it's already the river. Here we do have a high card, but I don't think we have the outs. So that's 2. That's 9. We need to worry about the kings and the aces in this case because we have the queen here. So kings and aces is 8 more. So that's 19. And then we have. I was looking into to count how many queens there's still 3 queens out there, right? So they certainly have a chance to have a pair of queens, which we need to count as well. So that'd make what, 22 if we count the three queens there. So we're gonna say no on this, but I'm a little iffy on that. Norm, I would not have counted the queens. Instead, I would have gone with the ranks that are higher than the queen. So I'm not sure if we should mix it up now. We're almost done with this, but I'm gonna say no on this one here. Oh wow, there was another queen out. They're not colluding otherwise, because it was right on the edge there. We were counting that there's still 3 queens out there, but there is a queen here. So that's too bad that they don't know that there's already a queen out. They could have reduced our count. We might have had a chance to put in a bet there. But we're gonna go ahead and drop that as well. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, well, I mean, it worked out in our favor there in terms of these people not risking another $5. Let's see. We're gonna drop here. No straight, right? 5, 6. Yeah, they're missing a 7 for a straight. Okay. All right. So we're gonna mark this one off here. So this person would have definitely lost. So this gets another here. Let me do all of those first. How about that? Maybe I'll be less likely to forget to do it. So here we would have lost, and here we would have lost. So on the face card there, we got 2 correct calls there, so that's looking pretty good there on our face cards. I'm gonna have to think about testing that out in terms of 3 queens being out. All right, and here we got the 2 pair, so we do beat the dealer. We missed the trips though. That there. Let me give myself a little note here. Give me a second. Okay. I was just wondering, what would the results, would people really change the way they bet? Would non-trip bettors start betting trips based on the results? Would trip bettors stop betting trips based on the results of these 100 hands? Maybe nobody would. Maybe they're stuck on their habits. I think this is the 3rd hand, so let's mark this off here. I mean, we are creatures of habit, so it would. Oh, why did this person still had a play bet there? I forgot that. It's times 4 now. Okay. Right. We don't want to. Maybe this will just reinforce everybody's already way of playing to just keep playing how they're playing. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Ooh, ooh, this is interesting. Okay, everybody has their bed. Let's see what we have there. Okay, I was thinking there could be some quads, but nobody even has an 8. All right, dealer. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 10, no straight. Wow, that was a close one, guys. That was very close. This dealer is like not getting anything most of the time, so that's pretty great. Okay, let's see here. No quads, so sorry, no trips, so that loses. We do have the pair, so the dealer qualified there. Believe. Oh, did they qualify last time? All right, I didn't notice that. We do win here. This one here, no trips, but we win. Here, 11, 12, 13. We don't have a straight, so we still win though. Get paid out there. Here, another. Oh, they got a flush. Hey, oh, non-trip player got a flush. Everybody, all right. Let's go here. That's been a while, honestly, that we've had any kind of big payout. That is something. All right, we get some ones finally here. I was getting some dust on them. Okay, very nice. That trips the flush. Would pay 7 to 1 there on the flush for the trips player. But non-trips player, and they were the lowest, right? If you remember, they really needed that win. So that's good because they're falling behind everybody else like quite a bit. And they're also at the end. Right, we keep talking about that and where to sit. I know there's some people, they have a favorite seat. Like they love sitting at the front, they love sitting at the end. So there you go. Maybe the end is the place to sit today. Oh wait, I just saw something marked. Uh-oh. Give me a second, clean that off. I can see a marked card. Not sure where that color came from. Okay, that's better. Alright. I know I did that shuffle 3 times there. I'm doing a little bit more. It just seems strange that the dealer keeps losing quite a bit. That's not typical. And oh, sorry, that should go here. Ooh. Alright. I'm not gonna reshuffle that. It's a misdeal, but hopefully you guys can forgive that. Nothing. See, we should have, I guess we should have reshuffled everything. All right, here we go. Nothing there. Yeah, it was a sign. That was a sign that this would not be good for our players today. Yep. Okay, now I might have jinxed it. I jinxed it because I'm not seeing anything good here. All right, let's start here. No flush, no straight. Do we have the outs? I don't believe we do, right? Because that's 11. We still have the king, the jacks, the king and the jacks. So 11, that's 15, 19. And then we should count, of course, now, right? Well, now we're counting the 3 10s that could be out there, again, not knowing. Luckily, nobody has it, but in case they did, we wouldn't know. Yeah, that'll bring us to 22. So we're going to say no on that one. Barely. It was so close. Very close call on that one. This will definitely be a no then. So let's put that one there. This would also be a no. Just because they're smaller than this one that we've already said no to, so we don't have to bother counting everything. This one might have a chance. Let's find out. All right, so again, 11, right? We don't have to worry about all the Ks, just the aces. Well, we already count the aces here. We'll count. Okay, this might have a chance. We're not worried about the jacks. The jacks can't beat our king. There are 3 kings out there. So 11 plus 3 more, that gives us 14. We do have to worry about our 3 though, because our 3 will go into play replacing this 2. And there's going to be 11 cards that are 11 ranks above our 3 here. That's a problem. So that was a close call. If we didn't have to play the 3, we would have taken the bet, but now there's too many outs for the deal. So they're all out. They all folded. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Dealer, if you have nothing, this is going to be a problem. Okay. All right. Woo! I mean, it's nice to save some money. We didn't have to bet a 5, right? So there we go. The dealer got 2 pairs. They all would have lost. All right. So we got 3 of the no faces, right? 1, 2, 3. We got 1 of the face correct. Okay, this is looking good. It's a little strange, but the K's there, but we're gonna keep doing that right now. Let's save our butt for sure. Twice now. It's definitely quite a change in the count. There's a lot of places, you know, that talk about the outs, but they don't really explain. They'll give one example. They'll give one example talking about the outs, and that's it. I'm gonna have to make a video. I have some shorts about it, but it keeps changing because I keep seeing more and more other content out there about the outs. And again, since there's just one example from the major sources, there's a lot of AI. I asked Google AI, and it gave me all sorts of different numbers. I asked it once, and it gave me like a count of 31 or 34 or something. And then I asked it, well, tell me how you broke that down, because that doesn't make sense. That's not at all what the count that I got. And then when it told me, it was repeating a bunch of numbers, and I'm like, aren't you double counting those? There's a lot of double counting going on there. And it was like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, okay, well, you're not helping. Ooh, okay, all right. Quite a turn of events for our player here. You are not helping with that. And it finally came up to the count that I had there. So it took a while for it to, oh my gosh, let's get all 4 players betting. Oh no. All right, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Let's get us something. Let's get us something here. That's the one we're worried about. Nope. Oh shoot. Anybody? Oh, here we go. Trips for the trips player, but let's focus on this guy here. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. We're missing us 5, 6. We have 7, 8, 9. No straight. We definitely don't have the outs for this. These numbers are way too low compared to what we got going on here. Yeah. All right. Dila. Oh, they have 2 pairs, guys. 2 pairs for our dealer. All right, let's go here. We almost had a flush, sadly. We do have 8, 9, 10. No, we're missing an 11 for a straight. Yep, we're gonna lose the trips. That's gonna go here to help pay off. Oh wait, does it pay off? They have 2 pairs. We only got the pair of 8s, so we lose this. That's a nice hand to lose. Wow. Sorry about that. That sucks. That really sucks with such a nice hand there. Oh, there's pair bonus sometimes in one of the casinos I saw. You could probably get paid for something like, I know with ace queen, ace king, if they're suited, that pays you there. I don't have any other like kind of side bets here. I'll certainly think about adding them. I just have very limited table space. Oh, we got trips here, which does beat their 2 pair. Very nice for our trips player, so that pays out. 3-1 there. Weren't they winning? They were winning. Well, no, this one was ahead. I'm sorry. That one was ahead. This one, okay, was a little bit behind. So I'm going to start catching up on that one. Okay, everything. Oh, wait, that doesn't get paid out. All right. This one here. Nope. Nope, that's a loss. Okay, and yeah, we were right about that one. That was a little bit obvious right there, for sure. But we're going to mark it down anyway. But yeah, there's not a lot of help with the 21 ounce. And I've noticed at the tables, they're not very patient as I am trying to figure out the count. Be a little patient with people, guys. The longer you're there at the table, not putting bets in, the more you're getting comped for doing nothing. Like, that's a win-win. Ooh. That is a win-win. So just let them take their time. Do their count. Does not negatively affect you in any way. ×2 there. Oh, ×2 here. Oh, Naga 2, 3. Nope. No flush. Definitely doesn't have the outs, so goodbye there. Okay, dealer. They got a pair. They qualify. Okay. Here, no trips this time. The 3 was over here. Though they also got a pair. Yeah, that's gonna be a push because he wouldn't use the 8 either. That's a push. You do lose the trips though. That's gone. There you go. Push, push. Let's go put everything back there. All right, here, the pair of kings will beat out the pair of 3s. There's that. Oh, sorry. No trips, no trips. Yep. Oh, yeah, you lost that bet. I don't know what's going on with me right now. The pair of 5s wins out here. Ooh, we need some change here. We got a lot of coinage. Go there. Actually, could I get 100 as well? Go there. Yep. Okay, wow. Didn't we have a day where like seat 2 was just on a roll? Hopefully it wasn't the episode we could not upload. Then you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh. Here we go. Oh, did I? Let's move this up. We got 4 more hands. Some of these players are looking a little low. Others are looking pretty good. So little uneven there. Oh, wow. Wow. Talk about the side bet. The side bet I was talking, this would pay very well on that. The pair bets. I don't know if your guys' casinos offers anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Not like amazing, but nice. It's a nice payout. This has potential. Yeah, that has potential too. Let's see what we got. We got a pair of 7s. Oh, shoot. We got 4 to a flush there. We're gonna go ahead and risk this. See what we got. Flush, 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 flush. Flush, 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 flush. Oh yeah. Very nice. And the dealer qualifies. Pay us out even more. Okay, here we go. Pair. Oh, they got 2 pairs. 2 pairs with an ace high. Oh, that's gonna be rough for some of these people to beat. Let's see. We also have a 2 pair, and our 2 pair beats their 2 pair. However, we do lose the trips there. Here, no 2 pairs. So we're gonna lose all of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and just move these over here. 3, 4, 5, no 6. Hearts, nope. Okay, they lose. They do got the flush. The flush would beat their 2 pair. So let's pay this out. They got flush last time, right? Yeah. Nice job. Oh shoot. Did I think I paid out the flush wrong last time. No. The full house pays 3 to 1. Okay. No, I paid it right. Again, we don't have the 50 cent for that. We're just gonna round it down, sadly. Okay. All right. Where we at? Okay. We got 3 more to go. It's been a while since we had anything huge. I think episode 2 that we're about to show, or episode 3. We got something. I don't remember which one. It's been a while now. All right, this is not looking good. There's some potential. Let's see. Nope. No. Nope. Okay. We wouldn't have the outs for this. Okay, the dealer has a lot of reds. Trips, we're definitely putting a bet there. They have a pair with 3s, and that already has a bet. All right, dealer, what do you got? Okay. All right. Okay, this one would have lost to there just by 1 because of the 7. So good call on that one. All right, they have the trip, so they would win out. Your trip pays 3 to 1. Okay. Here we have 2 pair. While they didn't have anything besides the pair on the board, so I went here. We also have 2 pair there, so we get a nice little win there. Okay. All right, the dealer is back to not having anything, so we should be good if that just happens to stay the case. Yeah, let's get 50 cents on this one, even though we're getting close to the end. Just have a lot of chips and I want them to keep falling. All right, we got 2 hands to go. See what happens. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good date to start having us all play together here. I was gonna do it this Wednesday. For you guys, it's a while back because this is a bit delayed for you. But I'm not quite ready. So we're gonna wait another week or so. And we don't have quite that many followers, subscribers, should I say. So I'm not sure how many people will actually show up. So maybe I should wait till we're maybe at 100 or so. But that might take a while for sure. Alrighty. This is a close one. If they were suited, we would have put a bet. Okay. Alright, we got a pair. Nothing. Alright, let's count our outs. So we have 11, right? 2 here, 9 there, 11. The kings and the aces are not here, so we're at 19. And then we would use our 6, and we would use our queen. 19 plus 3 more for the queen is 22, and then the 6 as well. Yeah, this is gonna be a no. This is a rough one, right? Because it looks, you know, a lot of people are like, oh well, if you have the queen, then you definitely have the outs to do it. Okay, this one is definitely a no. Yeah, if I couldn't do it, that's not gonna do it. All right, dealer. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we would have lost. We would have lost. Oh, 2 pairs with an ace. Ouch. Ace high, 2 pair. All right, this one would have lost. So good job. Good call. That's a rough one, right? That is a rough one. But we're doing great. We're doing absolutely fantastic on how many times these were the right calls there. With that 21 out, really helping us out a lot. It's been a lifesaver. Okay. Here we got the 2 pair, no trips. The dealer has 2 pair though with an ace, so we're gonna lose this. So we have a 10 high. The dealer has an 8. Wow, the high card ends up killing us on that one. That's so close. That would be frustrating. All right. Here we only had the king. So sadly, that's also gone. Wow. Alrighty. The dealer is starting to catch up on all those losses they had before. We are on our last deal of the day. we'll color up, see where we're at. Same thing with the coloring up, as I said earlier, in terms of how I set it up. If you guys want me to like skip that and just show you the end part of where they're at, let me know, because I can definitely do that. I'll definitely cut out our videos shorter, or you know, you probably don't even wait for that, so it probably won't even matter at that point. But at least the video itself would look shorter. Might get a little more people wanting to watch it. I know long form videos can sometimes have a rough start. Ooh, potential here. Don't give your cards to the other players, please. Keep your own cards. Okay, yeah, we got somebody. The end guy here. He had a good start and is not doing too shabby right now. Ooh, we got a spade there. We got a spade there. We're gonna wait them out. One more spade and we should be good to go. This one, no. Spade, spade, spade. No spade. Spade, spade, spade. No spade. Wow, okay, see? Some of you guys would have been like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? You should put a bet. See, gotta wait. Wait it out. This one doesn't have anything. Ooh, do we have a straight? Somebody have a straight? Nobody? Wow. Oh, what if the dealer has it? That would be so sad. All right. What are we at? So we're at 15 counts here, right? We're not missing any cards because we're not using the 5 for sure. So we're at 15 plus the J is, the 3 J's is 18. So we actually should be putting a bet here if that count is correct. Oof. Oof. All right, let's do it, because this one's running low, guys. This one's running low, so let's see here. This one would not have the count. There's way too many cards that can beat this hand here. This is another one. We needed that spade so bad, so bad. This one already has a bet, and it's got 2 pairs, so it's got a good chance to survive the dealer. Let's see our last hand. What do you got, dealer? They got a spade. Do they have another spade? Do they have another one? No. 7, 8, 9, 10, no 11, no 11. That was a close one there too. Okay. They don't have anything. We're going to have to return the antes. Have I done that? Have I been forgetting to return antes? That's not good. All right. But come to this casino then. Come and play with us. You'll just get free antes and stuff paid out to you. This is the casino to go to play for fun. No money, just for fun. Anyway, no trips here. Did they win this? Was this an accurate call on our part? Oh shoot. I didn't notice the straight. Okay, thank goodness I put a bet to begin with. Oh wow, that was bad. That was so lucky. At least it happened at the end. We didn't have it here at the start. It happened at the end and we put a bet anyway. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Let's assume we didn't have the straight just to test the outs. We would have beaten them with the outs. In this case here with the 9 and the J. But anyway, we got the straight. Thank goodness. All right. We lost the trip. No, we didn't lose the trips then. The trips pays us for our straight. 4-1. Okay. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, 4-1 there. There. The blind, the straight pays 1-1. Okay, and that was the last time. We just need one more player there to worry about. Here, we would have lost this for sure. We would have lost that one. So let's mark those down here. Here, we would have won this one. We don't, the blind? No, we don't get paid on the blind. Okay. Let's count them out. where are we at here? So 50 there, 50 there, 100. It's not looking great, guys. It's not looking great. Look how many few chips I have to worry about this time around. It is not looking great. This one has quite a bit though. This one has quite a bit to turn in. All right, 125. Yeah, 125. I'm not going to change that to pink yet. I don't have enough other blacks. I don't have to keep changing for blacks there. Black chips, because 5 is what we started with, so I need a bit more before I get a pink chip. All right, let's take a look at our total. We're now at 70 hands. Hopefully this one actually uploads and you guys can see it. I mean, otherwise I'm recording all this for nothing. So we have 8, 35, 37, 837. No, yeah, 837, 837. So they dropped. They started at 882 and they went down to 837. So a little, about a $50 or so there. We have 650, 675, 685, 687. 687. All right, they gained 10 bucks. They were at 677 and they're at 687, so $10 more for that trips player there. No trips. We have 750, 775, 785. 785. Ooh, that is a drop for sure. So they were at 850, went down to 785. Okay. So that's about 70 bucks or so. Our no trips player at the very end, 575, 95. So 599, 599. They were at 535 and they are now at 599, slowly climbing back up from their high. About what, $64 or so. All right, there we go. So that was a little sad for our players going down quite a bit here. I think I jinxed it. I really did. I was complaining why isn't the dealer winning, and the dealer got a bunch of wins. So apologize for that if I hurt your favorite player. But hopefully in our next, we got 3 more rounds of 10 to go. And hopefully they can all end up ahead. We'll see though. Thank you. Bye.